There was a man who had everything and was about to lose it all. Not just wealth, not just power, but something far rarer. He was good, the kind of man people looked at and thought, he's doing everything right. His name was Job. He lived in the land of Uz, far from kings and empires, but his name carried weight. Thousands of sheep, herds of camels, fields, servants, a household that never went without, and a family, 7 sons, 3 daughters, a full table, a full life. But that wasn't what made him different. It was what he did when no one was watching. After every feast, every celebration, every night his children laughed together, Job would wake early, quietly, carefully, and offer sacrifices, not because they had done wrong, but in case they had, in case somewhere in the laughter someone had crossed a line in their heart. That's who he was, not perfect, but careful, intentional. He didn't just avoid evil, he feared it, and if the story ended there, it would make sense. A good man, rewarded, a life that feels fair. But this story doesn't stay on earth. Far above everything Job can see, something is happening, a conversation, not between men, but in heaven. The sons of God gather, not in chaos, but in order, like a court assembling, and among them, something else appears, the accuser, the one who watches, the one who looks for cracks, the one who never stops asking, is anyone truly faithful? God speaks first. Have you seen Job? Not a question, a statement, a declaration pointing to something almost unbelievable. A man set apart, blameless, upright, one who fears evil and turns away from it. The accuser steps forward slowly, not arguing yet, observing, then finally speaking. Of course he's good, a pause. Then the blade beneath the words appears. Look at his life. You've protected him, blessed him, put a wall around everything he touches. Another pause, then the challenge. But take it away. Remove what you've given him, and he will curse you to your face. It's not just doubt, it's accusation. That goodness isn't real, that devotion is conditional, that loyalty survives only when life is comfortable. A silence follows that feels heavier than the words. Then the response comes, calm, measured, final. Everything he has is in your hands, a boundary, a limit. But him you cannot touch. And just like that, the story turns, not loudly, not visibly, but completely. Down on earth, Job has no idea, no warning, no shadow crossing the sky. Just another day inside a life that feels unbreakable, until it isn't. A servant runs in, breathless, shaking. The oxen, gone. The donkeys, taken. Raiders came out of nowhere. He doesn't finish before another arrives. Fire fell from the sky. The sheep, they're gone, burned completely. Before he can breathe again, another voice. The camels, taken. More raiders, too fast to stop. The world collapses in fragments, each sentence stripping something away. Security, wealth, stability, everything Job built, gone in waves he cannot even process. And then, a fourth messenger, slower. He doesn't rush, he doesn't need to. Your sons, your daughters. The words stall in the air, a pause that stretches too long. They were together in one house. A great wind came. The house collapsed. None of them survived. Silence, not peaceful, not empty, crushing. Everything is gone. In a single day, his wealth, his future, his legacy, his children, all of it erased. Job stands there, as if the world itself has forgotten how to hold him up. He tears his robe, not in anger yet, but in shock breaking through form. He falls to the ground, dust rising around him like a closing curtain. And for a moment, you expect something else. A scream, a question, a demand, something that says this is too far. But what comes out is different, strained, broken, human. Naked I came into this world, and naked I will leave. A breath, the weight of everything he's ever known collapsing into understanding. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Another breath, not resignation, but something deeper. Blessed be the name of the Lord. No curse, no accusation, no turning away. Just a man still standing inside loss too large to measure. And somewhere beyond what he can see, the question lingers again, not answered, not resolved, just hanging in the silence. If everything is taken, what remains of a man's faith? Because this is only the beginning.